What are you looking for in the 2024 GOP nominee?
Well, obviously, we are holding these like we did in 2016, where we had 16 of the 18 presidential candidates. So far, we've had four. We obviously have others coming. We have Vice President Pence, we have Senator Scott, we have Governor Burgum. We also have quite a few others coming. So at the end, I'll make a determination who I'm going to endorse. But I want people who are going to be better, obviously, than the Biden administration and the things that they're doing, not only with the inflation that's rising, our porous border, fentanyl, our relationship overseas, especially with China. There's so many things that I feel are going in the wrong direction.
Let me ask you a bit about that. You served as ambassador in New Zealand and Samoa. Of course, you're right near the Pacific. There's a lot of talk about tensions in the South China Sea. What would you like to see in the next candidate, how they handle tensions with China?
Well, President Trump handled them very well. The Indo-Pacific and the South China Sea, the ASEAN nations, they appreciated his efforts when it came to China. Obviously, holding their feet to the fire, making sure that they knew that we were there. We have the right to traverse throughout international waters at any time. We have the right to, obviously work and help our neighbors in that region. What China's done, they built and militarized islands, changing the law of the air and sea that's been in place for centuries. As a result, it's put stress on all the other nations in the ASEAN region and taken away their fishing rights, their air rights, and other things. So we need to make sure that we really hold the line on what China is doing, not only with their over leveraging of Pacific Island nations, but quite frankly, their aggression towards us and their neighbors.
Let's talk about some of that aggression towards the neighbors. Been a lot of talk about Taiwan. Do you support Taiwanese independence?
Yeah, I've been to Taiwan, and it's something that certainly we need to have, especially because it's a strategic partner, especially with the microchip industry. They are a thriving democracy, and we're going to have to make some real decisions. We have treaties with them. It's a question: will President Biden adhere to those treaties? President Trump sure would have. So we have to see. It's a very complicated issue.
Are you a fan of the object of strategic ambiguity? Is that something you support?
No, not really. I want to make sure that people know who we are, where we are, and what we stand for, and I don't think that's happening right now.
And last thing here, you've indicated that you may run for public office in the future. Is that something you're eyeing in 2028? Are there any positions you're currently looking at the moment?
Oh, nothing for this election cycle.
But in the future, is there anything you're considering? New Hampshire governor, Massachusetts governor?
We'll see. Right now, I'm just going to focus on helping get a good person in the White House.